Good morning, Collective and Soul Tribe. It is finally the first week of March. Okay, guys, we are in the second day of March. All right, it is Monday, March 2nd. The time right now is 9:24 a.m. while I'm doing this video. So obviously take what resonates with you whenever you see this. Obviously, the time difference may be different for everybody who, lives in different parts of the world. So even if the time does not match what you have right now, still take what resonates with you, even if the message does or not, or you could take away some type of, wisdom, knowledge, or whatever the case is. But yeah, today is Monday, March 2nd. Okay, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday so far, or, just a wonderful day whenever you see this video. But let's jump right into it and see what you guys might need to know. I know I did a video last week where I was talking about what you guys could need to know for the first week of March, and then I did also like a little bit of a forecast of what you could expect for the month of March. So let's do a reading for today just to see what you guys might need to know just for today in general, or whenever you see the video. All right, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for Monday, March 2nd? What do they need to know for Monday, March the 2nd, please? What clarity and understanding can you give the collective at this time for Monday, March 2nd? What do they need to know at this time, please? Thank you. So the first card is the Ace of Wands, okay? Now, some of you may resonate with this, some of you may not, but when I'm getting the energy, even like March 1st, could have been really significant, right? But right now with this card, it talks about, feeling inspired. There's something about having a creative spark, or, just this new energy that you guys could be feeling, right? This could be a new passion for something that you guys are working on or doing, or this could just be, feeling enthusiastic, right? But this talks about your passion. This talks about, your inspirations, ambition, creativity. And there's this energy of, receiving new financial opportunities that could be coming in. Okay, so this could be like within the next few weeks or so, maybe the next few days or so as well, because, when we talk about wands, wands talks about, days to weeks, right? So, take what resonates with that when it comes to this energy. Now, for some of you guys, when it comes to, wands energy, when it comes to the number one, we're talking about new beginnings. We're talking about independence, leadership. So some of you guys, when it comes to like your personal power and you taking direction, that could be also confirmation. Okay, so it's something to do with your confidence has either, changed, or there's something about, stepping into like this new courage type of energy. For some of you, this could be in your personal life, or this could also be, your individuality, but this definitely talks about starting over, okay? And this could also be how you, approach life and how you view the world. Some of you guys may view the world very differently, okay? So take what resonates with that. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective for March 2nd? What do they need to know? And there's something about getting an idea. So if you guys do like creative work, there's something about getting like an epiphany on something like you guys want to do, or like taking that leap of faith, right? But we have here 5 of Pentacles. Now, 5 talks about change, okay? Some of you guys are in this positive changes. This does not mean that you guys are in this energy now. This could have been past energy. But now, some of you guys could be, in recovery from loss, or there is something about positive changes while being in recovery, right? This could be also for some of you guys, feeling welcomed, or also overcoming adversities when it comes to feeling left out in the cold. So in the past, if you guys felt like you guys were left out in the cold, there's something about not feeling like this energy anymore. Okay, this is about Mercury in Taurus, which talks about, Taurus energy talks about being persistent. Okay, talks about, basically feeling like you guys are grounded, but in like an organized way. Okay, so this could be about what you're attracting as well when it comes to like luxury, you know, abundance, growth, that kind of energy, right? But for some of you guys could be balancing your resources at this time, or there's something about flexibility, okay? So time management could be very significant about, you know, what you spend your time on. Jupiter talks about, you know, abundance and things of that nature. So if you guys are working on, new abundances, or if you guys are working towards, basically anything to do with you guys and wanting to expand or wanting to, have prosperity, there's something about being able to adapt and being able to be flexible regardless of change, right? So even if you guys are going through like changes, with the Five of Pentacles, you guys are going through a positive change, right? Now, for some of you guys are probably learning to adapt to this positive change. And for some of you, this is about being resourceful, okay? So for some of you guys with the number 2, this talks about harmony, partnerships, balance. For some of you, this is about teamwork and partnership alignment. So this is about moving forward into newer, spaces, newer, environments where you guys are able to work with other people, partner with other people, whether this is on a creative base or, just a 9 to 5 or a part-time job, whatever, right? No matter what you guys are doing, the message can still resonate because change is change, right? So for some of you guys, even when it comes to like intuitive communication and having support and trust, some of you guys could be in this receptive energy. And then with the 6 of Cups, there's something about, the past, right? So for some of you, because of your past energy where you guys embraced, happiness, or you guys were kind, giving, whatever it was that you were doing in the past, where you were either healing someone or you were giving comfort to somebody, whatever it is that you guys were doing, there's something about receiving a financial gift. Okay, so 6 talks about family and nurturing, but if you want to talk about 6th house, this is about like health and wellness. Some of you guys could be wanting to work in the health and wellness business, okay? Even when it comes to like your daily routines, your hygiene, fitness, even around animals, like being around animals, for some of you may resonate, or having like a certain pet, but there's something about your work habits, you being organized, and how you service other people. So there's something about, 6th house energy. There's something about changing careers, for some of you guys who are into fitness. For some of you, this is health and wellness. For some of you, this could be like, being a veterinarian and working with animals, but your work habits and daily routines are changing. And you guys are showing up as very organized, whoever this resonates with. Even when it comes to like how you service people, that is showing up as organized. So even if in like a past job or a past environment, say you were the, the nurturing one, the empath, the caregiver, there's something about you taking your energy back, being alone, going in solitude, hermit mode, being able to understand your path or understand what it is that you want to do next because you took the time to go within yourself, and then being able to also be flexible, okay, in the face of change. Whether this is a good change or a bad change, you guys were still going through changes, and not only that, you were still positive throughout these changes. Not everybody can go through change positively. Some people, it affects other people differently, and hey, we're not here to judge, right? The whole point of this, group is to be able to be supportive of one another, being, communicative, things like that matter, right? So when it comes to, being adaptable, and also for some of you, this could be about your finances, stretching your finances, being able to, be adaptable in that change, right, is very significant. But while you were going through your changes, you were still able to show up in this kindness, in this giving energy, okay? So sometimes in life, people don't know, what other people are basically going through, right, when they're going through whatever situation it is. But just because they're still nice, just because they're giving, doesn't mean that someone can't still be going through adversities. You guys, you know what I mean? Like, you can still go through challenges and things like that no matter what. So this card came upside down, Okay, now for some of you guys, this could be about like releasing fear. Now, I don't really read cards upside down, but again, you guys could be releasing fear when it comes to trusting your intuition. Okay, when it comes to seeing through illusions, like I said, you know, not feeling confused, you guys are moving forward where you guys could be stepping into your creative spark. Now, for some of you guys, when it comes to, you know, anxiety, or for some of you guys, this could be like self-deception or, you know, blocked intuition. That could have been significant in the past. Okay, with the number 18, it talks about, you know, karmic balance and material and spiritual alignment. And for some of you, there's something about, you know, you guys being able to be in spirit matter alignment. And for some of you guys, there's something about fairness and justice in a situation that could have happened to you. Now, when you look at this number, 1 plus 8 equals 9, there's something about completing a cycle, okay? This cycle that you guys could have completed talks about endings leading to transformations, right? So this could be about you healing others. This could be about, you know, having empathy when it comes to release. This is about, you know, selflessness and awareness. For some of you, this is about being a humanitarian. Light workers, very significant. Healers, okay, empath, caregiver, right? So that could be confirmation for some of you guys when it comes to your intuition. Now, there's something about unraveling secrets that could have been significant too, right? When it comes to some of you guys' energy, even when it comes to like subsidizing like anxiety, there's something about you being able to receive other people's energies. And this is why I say it's good to protect yourself or your energy, because if you're someone who's very sensitive to other people's energies, and like it also, you know, depends on your placements as well, but if you're someone who's sensitive to other people's energies, you can feel what they feel, you can hear what they think, like that kind of sense, then yeah, if I were you, I would definitely protect my energy. You know what I mean? Like, whether this is like, you know, being in your room, focusing on your art, focusing on something that you like to do. This could be studying, whatever it is that you like to do, right? Like everybody has their own niche, right? Everyone has their own, you know, likes and things that they like to do on their spare time. So if there is something that you like to do in your spare time, you know, you're better off doing that than rather than, you know, wasting time, right? So yeah, there's something about past energy. Like if you guys felt like, you know, if in the past you were somebody who was always giving your ideas to people, you know, whether this is work or school or home, you know, you're always giving your ideas, you're always showcasing something, you know, even if you don't have fire placements, you could have that fire energy about you, right? Where you always have that spark. And maybe you guys could have, you know, had a situation where you felt abandoned, or, you know, you were going through adversities, or there's something about unemployment or feeling like you guys were left out in the cold. But you guys are moving past that. Like I was saying, there's something about, you know, going through illusions, whatever this was. If this was anxiety, fear, okay, some sort of secrets or something, right? There's something about you moving forward with the Chariot, okay? This is about success. So again, for some of you guys, whatever it was that you guys were going through, you know, you're showing up as the Chariot. You're showing up as success. Okay, Cancer energy could be very significant, but you guys are determined. You guys are showing up with willpower, and you guys are showing up as someone who is disciplined and focused. Okay, you guys are moving forward with the number 7. You know, this could be about close and personal partnerships, romantic, business, whatever it is, right? But equality is very significant. There's something about justice, okay? Receiving justice, like I said, when it comes to the energy. Okay, so 7 also represents, you know, spirituality. And some of you guys could have had like a spiritual awakening or like an inner knowing, right? So for some of you guys, when it comes to the 7 of Pentacles, that could be very significant. You guys are working on your harvest. Fall energy could have been significant, okay? But April and May is very significant when it comes to spring. Okay, spring energy is very significant because you guys are in the 6 of Pentacles energy, where you guys could be giving back, whether this is into your own community, or this could be actual charity, or there's something about giving and receiving or sharing, okay? Being able to share maybe material help or support. But whatever this is, this moon and Taurus energy is giving the world energy where you guys have either completed a cycle or you guys are either approaching you guys completing a cycle, but definitely for some of you guys completed a cycle. For some of you guys are approaching that energy of completing a cycle. If there is something about learning a lesson, okay, or a loop cycle. But for some of you, this moon in Taurus energy talks about, you know, being grounded, okay, with giving and receiving support. This is about financial assistance, okay, within the next 2 to 3 days, right? Now, this could be from other people. This could be from, you know, your government. Again, tax season for some people could be very significant where you guys could be, you know, receiving something back. Not everybody does, but you could be receiving something that could be, you know, significant. But whatever this energy is, you guys could have completed a cycle. 1010 could be very significant. 1221 also could resonate for some of you when it comes to the energy, and also when it comes to being fulfilled and achieving some type of fulfillment inside your own personal, you know, growth. That is also significant as well. Okay, 2 plus 1 is equaling 3, and like I said, this could be about, you know, school, education, okay, the mind, how you think, communication, media, okay, creativity, okay, so take what resonates with that. Yeah, movement, 8 of Wands, okay, sudden changes, okay, so for some of you guys, that could be confirmation. I will get some charms, because I didn't get to do that last week. Whoops, and some of my messages. Sorry about that, guys. That was loud. So let's see what shows up. And remember, I do keep my eyes closed because, you know, but to open this, I'll keep my eye open, but let's see what shows up. Whoop. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, there's something about being cautious as well about something, because I hear a truck backing up. Now, this could be about moving. Some of you guys could be cautious about moving on or moving forward into this new beginning. Like, that could be significant. Or there's something about being cautious as you move forward because of past situations. So it's not that you're in fear, but you're very, like, there's something about pattern recognition that could be very significant. But let's see. So messages of love could be very significant. Okay, we have a key. So there's something about getting like a heartfelt either text message, DM, something, right? But there is something about messages of love. Okay, so this could be an email, a text, something, right? But there is something about this loving energy. Keys are very significant when it comes to like unlocking something new. Okay, this could be an opportunity when it comes to messages of love. Okay, and also gifts, right? This reminds me of like a stocking that you see like during the holidays. So the holidays could have been significant, okay? There's something that could have been unlocked during the holiday season, or there's something about gifts that could be very significant, okay, when it comes to like receiving something. So stockings, okay? And also when I think of stockings, I think of like a divine feminine who's going to like work. So there's something about office energy when it comes to stockings. Maybe someone wears stockings and heels, you know, they have to like get dressed up and done up. But then there's something about this energy where maybe you want to do something else where you don't have to always be dressed up or done up. You know, you would rather be more comfortable. And that could be, you know, confirmation for somebody. But gifts are very significant. We have the initials D. Okay, we have initials J, we have initials L, okay, we also have initials E, and then we also have initials H, okay. Now, DJ could be very significant, and also, even though there's no, like, A in there, I don't know why I feel like someone's name could be Leah, or, like, Lee, like L-E or L-E-E, okay, but not only that, packages, because I did say that I heard like someone backing up, like a truck. So a package could be very significant, like DHL and EJ could be very significant. Someone could be getting a package from someone named EJ, or someone's initials could spell out like EJ, like your name could be something else like in your first name, and then, you know, your last name could be something with a J, or vice versa, it could be JE. And JE also, that could be short for someone's name too, but EJ could be very significant, in a DHL package. So yeah, there's something about receiving a package, a message, or a gift, okay, or unlocking something when it comes to gifts. But anyway, let me continue. Aries energy is very significant. Okay, we're getting closer to Aries season. Okay, Aquarius energy may resonate for some of you guys. We have Pisces energy, and then we also have Gemini energy. So there is something about taking direction, okay, with, you know, fire energy. Some of you may have fire placements, or there's something about Aries season where you guys could be taking action or moving forward. Aquarius energy talks about detachment. So some of you guys could be more detached, focusing on your goals, your career, your dreams, right? Your intuition could be very significant. Like say your, you know, intuition has like heightened, right? So spiritual awakenings could also be very significant for some of you. There's also something, this energy about communication, like I said. So this could be either you're receiving communication, or there's something about you giving communication to somebody, right? But if this is not communication, this is about being adaptable, right? Gemini energy talks about, you know, being flexible, being able to adapt, being able to change no matter what season you're in. So this could be more like mentally, logic. So if you were somebody who was like stuck in your mental, or, trying to talk yourself out of like, doing something, there's something about your energy changing where you're no longer in that energy. You guys are slowly approaching, a sense of new beginnings, a sense of new identity, right? Where you guys are able to understand that the more that you speak highly to yourself, the more that you manifest, better things in your life, right? Versus the opposite, if you manifest negatively, then, the rest, right? So, like I said, last week's message, I said you guys should be very proud of yourself because you guys are slowly making growth. You guys are slowly taking, that initiative to move forward and change the way you look at life, change the way you think about certain things, but also still be very strong, right? And being very direct and being very active, right? Whether this is you grounding yourself and being active and making sure you have all your ducks in a row, but whatever it is, you guys are being able to go within, right? So again, if you guys were going through, something, mentally, logically, like I always say, I'm not a doctor professionally. So if anything, go to see a doctor, if there's something medically. But if you guys were doing the inner work on your own and you guys feel that sense of change, then yeah, definitely be proud of yourself, right? But anyway, I'm going to end it here, guys. Please take what resonates. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support as always. You guys know that I, obviously appreciate you guys when you guys support my page and my channel. So thank you. And again, follow me on my website, www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, where you guys can check out my blog. I did post a blog about the full moon that's happening right now. We're going through the cycle as we speak. So you guys can check that out. Tuesday, tomorrow, it's at its fullest. So definitely, if you're interested, check that out. And if you guys want to book a reading, you guys can go there as well. All right, guys, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.